put on the best production of a NASCAR race, I'd say, in at least 10 years. And listen, NBC does a very solid job with the sport. The CW has done a great job with the sport. Amazon Prime, from the moment 2 minutes into that broadcast, I texted you guys and saw the setup for NASCAR Live, their pre-race show. So great to see Carl Edwards back. Like or hate Corey LaJoie, he's good for the broadcast too. Danielle Trotta's a great host. And you got the fans behind the backdrop and the set on the track. That was remarkable. They had over an hour of post-race coverage because they weren't hampered down by network coverage. And that is really the big point I want to make here. And unsurprisingly, the graphics, the coverage was good. The announcers were great. We knew that was going to be the case because Prime does a good job with the NFL too. Listen, NASCAR needs to embrace Prime, and I assume TNT is going to be pretty good too. The drawback with having your races on network television at this point is that you're not really going to be on the network that much. And that's kind of a fault of the fact that NASCAR isn't as popular as it once was, and Fox and NBC don't feel as much weight to cover the sport, have long post-race shows, and that's why you don't see much post-race coverage on the network, and you see a lot of races move to cable. But the fact that you have this agreement with Prime is just so crucial. The way they had no full screen commercials at all during green flag racing was massive. The stream itself was just fine. It wasn't Netflix with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. It was very high quality. And I'm going to compare it to something else. Major League Soccer does not have the popularity of other soccer in Europe and such, and that's a given. Something that has made Major League Soccer great is the fact that they have embraced having smaller stadiums now instead of playing in half-empty NFL stadiums. Most of the teams play in great environments in smaller soccer stadiums, and it has enhanced the experience and the product because they've made it their own. NASCAR has to make Prime its own because this is a smaller scale thing than being on network television, but they care. They did a great job. They had an intro. They had a great intro with John Fogerty and Eric Church.